Skyla, and that is my real name because I legally changed it just so I can get that out. And even if I have to get it out in every single video of mine and show people the piece of damn fucking piece of paper just to prove that that's my name, then so be it. I'm sorry you guys, I didn't mean to get at yous at all. I've been trying to do this now for about an hour, and all I keep on doing is just getting upset constantly. And I don't want to get upset, but this one person who's a prick, he knows exactly who he is, likes to cause trouble with his mouth all the time, telling me I'm putting on fake funerals and stuff like that, which I think's fucking disgusting. If you want, right, I'll just give you a whole update on what happened with Ghosty, right? Yesterday, in my greenhouse, I wrapped Ghosty, that was her name, right? Wrapped her up in a plastic bag with some bubble wrap, sealed it, dug a hole in the greenhouse, put it in, dipped it up, put a little stick down, put some little flowers around. Well, it wasn't flowers, it's fucking tomatoes, because it's a greenhouse and that's what you're meant to do, grow fucking tomatoes. And a little sticky tape thing with rest in peace Ghosty. If you want, right, if you really want, I'll fucking dig it out, fucking plaster it out on fucking everywhere, put it on a fucking video if that's what you want me to do to prove that I'm not a fucking liar. Sorry you guys, but I just had to fucking say that, because I am fucking sick to death of all of this. Really, really I am. I'm sick to death of being called a liar, and I'm sick to death of people calling me Kerry when I legally changed my name on the 16th of March. And if you've got a problem with that, because you know who you are, go to Heaney Watson on Allerton Road, ask for the solicitor by the name of Eve, tell them Skyla sent you, and ask them, because I'll gladly phone, because I will phone up beforehand and tell them that you're coming, and say, by the way Eve, my so-called whatever wants to come down and ask you if my name is still Carrie Ann Harrison Narakendi, because the person thinks I'm a liar. And then she's gonna turn around and say, no, her name is Skyla Raya Bronson, it has been since the 16th of March this year. So, long story short, I'm so sorry for the long intro, but I just wanted to get out because I'm pissed the death off. So anyway, it's Top 10 Thursdays with myself. Lauri, I'm so happy that you've done a video this week. And I know I'm not in the best of moods, but I just wanted to let it all out. And of course, James Boss, which is Tease of the Wicker Man. And yes, my name is really Skyla. My full name is Skyla Raya Bronson. And I'm so happy that I'm a Bronson, and it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. But that's me. It's the person I've always wanted to be. If you've got a problem and you want to still call me Kerry, you know what to do about it. I've told you what to do. So, and yes, I am the proprietor to Skyla Loves Scary Movies, and I'm sorry for this long introduction. Of course, I would have this well out the bag by now, but of course, we are on to Top 10 Thursdays. And James chose the list. It is Top 10 pre-2000 movies. And as always, I have my list right here. And just so you know, I actually own every single movie on this list. They're in the box in the spare bedroom. I would gladly get all my boxes out the spare bedroom. Gladly do show you all the movies I have. I've got more movies in the bedroom. I've got more movies downstairs. So, there you go. So let's get into this before I end up getting even more pissed off than I already am now. And I do apologise, James and Lauri, for this video. I weren't meant to be like this, but a 35-year-old prick hasn't got to me, is just doing my fucking head in. And needs to act his age, not his fucking size 7, size 8 fucking size shoe. Or whatever shoe size he fucking has. So anyway, let's get on to the list. Number 10 is a film called The Burning. People will probably be surprised that I actually have The Burning on my list. But, oh well, here goes nothing. And The Burning is from 1981. So it is pre-2000. Oh yeah, and I forgot to say that the top 10 list this week is top 10 pre-2000 top 10 favourite pre-2000 movies. That is any movie before the year 2000, just so everyone knows. So yeah, number 10 is The Burning from 1981. Number 9 is I Spit on Your Grave from 1978. See, I do know my movies, even though some people say I don't know my movies. I Spit on Your Grave was a original video nasty, and the reason why I like it is the ending, because she takes revenge out on the people that are raped there. And if you know what The Burning's about, it's about a group of people that are on a campsite. There's a killer on the loose. He's got shears, and he has some great kills, especially on the boat, in the woods, around this old campsite. You name it, he kills people, right? Number 8 is Dark Waters from 1994. It was a movie directed by Mario Bino. It is one of my favourite movies to this day. I absolutely love it. It's a very, very rare movie. It's hard to get, and I was a lucky bastard to get it. Basically, Dark Waters is it was set in Romania on an island. Well, it was actually set in Odessa, in an island, and it's about a beast that blinds women if they see them, and it's like also with the nuns that are praying to some sort of, it's not God, it's someone else, and basically the girl realised her dad's died, and then she wants to continue to pay on the church, but she ends up being blind at the end. It's a really great film. You need to watch it. 7 is a video nasty that I watched when I was 9 or 10 years of age, and yes, I did, so I just want to put it out there. Do you remember Debbie McNally's sleepover when she turned 10? That's when I watched it, and a film called Rats as well. It was a film called Don't Go in the House. It was a video nasty from 1980. It was about a guy who lost his mom, and he started to date women, only to take him to his torture room. Like, after taking them home, bringing them to the torture room, tying them up, pouring gasoline on them, and torturing them to death. 6 is Demons from 1985. It was produced by Dario Argento, directed by Lamberto Bava. This movie was set in a cinema, and somehow the girl like messes around with this mask. Somehow it makes her bleed, and then she turns into a demon, and then she starts to infect everybody in the cinema. It was set in Italy.